I'm here with K-State head coach Chris Klieman. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing great today.
I want to start with this. Not a whole lot of coaches get to say, A, I have a national championship ring as a head coach, and B, I'm undefeated against Oklahoma, 2-0. How do you build on this energy that surrounds you and what you've been bringing to this program in the last few years?
It's a great question. I'm blessed to have a national championship and successful enough that we had 7 of 8 in that time at North Dakota State. But trying to bring an already great culture that Bill Snyder had elevated is what we're trying to do, and that's not easy. We're improving. I like where we're at as a football team. I liked where our trajectory started in 2019, and then we all got derailed in 2020. But we kind of redefined some things, re-energized, reconfigured some stuff, and I like where we're at as we head into 2021.
You have a guy about my size, about 171 pounds, about 1,000 yards, catching the ball, running the ball, dynamo, Deuce Vaughn. What is the ceiling for this kid?
It's unlimited. The kid's a special, special player, and he's a better person. He's a kid that's very humble, somebody that always believes there's more, always believes in what's next, what can I do more, what can I improve on more. He's never felt like, no, I've already arrived at this level, and that's a credit to his family, to his parents, and how they raised him. He's one of our probably 5 or 10 best leaders on the football team as a true sophomore. Not only because of what he does on the field, but probably more importantly how he conducts himself off the field.
Last year, did Coach Messingham have to limit his touches to try to, hey, we still have a young kid here that's still learning what we do, as opposed to, let's see what he can do?
I think early on we for sure did, because we were trying to learn about him. You know, we were trying to figure him out and him trying to figure our offense out, and then as the season progressed, and it just didn't seem like it was a long season, even though we were one of the few that got 10 games in. We had to try to find ways to get him the ball more and more. But we have to find some ways to take some pressure off him this year by opening up some things in the passing game outside, so that people can't gang up to defend him, whether it's via the run or out of the backfield catching the football. So I'm looking forward to other people stepping up and Coach Mess designing some things so that it does give Deuce some more freedom.
One of the things that I continue to marvel at is just how good you guys have been at scheming against other teams. There's one play that a friend of mine shows me over and over again. It's like a fake lead power that you used to great effect against Oklahoma. Where do you guys come up with this stuff, man?
A lot of time, probably too much time in the office, and just always trying to I like to help the offense because I'm a defensive-minded guy. Of where are their eyes at? What are they keying? Are they keying the guards? Are they keying the fullbacks? And if you get a team that's only keying the guards, maybe you can maybe throw a wrinkle in there once in a while to try to throw off their keys. And that's going on across the landscape of football now. Is just people are having so much time and designing so many things. I think Lincoln does as good a job as anybody of designing new plays. You're like, where did that come from? But it's the innovation that is part of our game right now.
One of the other things that I really enjoy about you guys is that you are always, it seems to me, greater than the sum of your parts. When you see it on the football field, the way that the team works together, how do you instill that in drills and day-to-day practices?
Well, we probably took a step back in my mind in that respect last year in 2020, and we tried to get back into that this spring and this summer of just detailing everything that we do, detailing every drill, detailing every part of practice, detailing every scheme of a run play or a scheme of a coverage, and then just repetition, and we're different. We're a huddle offense. We're not a no-huddle offense that goes as fast as you can, so you better be precise at the plays you do run, and you better rep them over and over and over again. And we've probably simplified, I think, in the spring and what we look to do in the fall, so that we're not, more is better, but being more efficient with what we do.
We're in an unprecedented time in college football for a number of reasons, not the least of which is coming out of COVID. But the labor pool, use economic terms here, has never been larger. Well, I should say it has been the largest it's been since the 90s when we went to scholarship limits. But also in there, there's never been more skill. And by that I mean experience, right? Guys that have played a lot of college football. How are you better taking advantage of that in this really once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Yeah, and we had 5 guys get to be super seniors, and that's kind of the term that we use, at least, is we've got 5 super seniors, and one of them is our quarterback, and you better utilize that. If you've got the quarterback of your football team, that is really the pulse of your team. That's really the vocal leader, the silent leader that makes everybody around him better. I think the product of college football this year is going to be much better. Last year, whether it was opt-outs to injuries to COVID of not knowing who was going to be around, the product I didn't think was great week in and week out. Now you take the fact of all those young kids that had to play last year that maybe weren't ready to play are a year better, a year more experienced, plus all the guys that returned and not maybe having kids out for COVID. I think the product's going to be better. I've listened, just as you have today, of how many in the 5 teams that are here, how many people are back, how many returners are back. I think that's great for college football because so many people missed out on what I think is the greatest sport there is in college football and the pageantry of it.
Well, to that end, one of the things you guys reminded me of in walking into this locker room is you get to open your season here at AT&T Stadium against Stanford. I mean, what kind of an opportunity is that for you? Does it ever weigh on you?
No, I'm excited about it. Our players are excited about it. I came down here 2 years ago for my first media day and just kind of walked around and people took me to spot, didn't know where I was at. This time it's a little bit different feeling. Okay, where's our locker room? Which sideline would be on? Where are the play clocks at? Just kind of checking out the entire ambiance of the facility, and it's big. And but I'm excited to bring Kansas State football down here where we have so many alums. Dallas-Fort Worth area, the state of Texas, we have tens of alums. We have a lot of kids that play on our team. So it'll be good. We have the extra home game because we're on the 5 side in our league with the 5 home games. So we had the opportunity to bring it down here, and I know our kids are excited. You get a chance to play in AT&T Stadium. How awesome is that?
Yeah, man. No, I'm excited to see you guys play that game. I'm really looking forward to it from an X and O standpoint, but also 2 head coaches I greatly respect. Coach, want to pivot to these questions that we've been asking players and coaches, compilations, and they're a lot of fun. So the first one is, say 3 nice things about your rival.
About our rival?
Mm-hmm.
Lance Leipold's a phenomenal guy. Scott Fuchs is his offensive line coach. I coached with him for 5 years, and my third thing will be Lance Leipold because I think they had a home run with the hire.
Best uniforms in college football. Can't say your own team.
Oh, best uniform in college football. Can't say our own team. Let's see. I've always been a fan of Michigan's uniforms.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
I'll take that. Which fictional football player would you most want to join your team?
Help me out with his name.
Okay.
In the Waterboy.
Boucher.
Boucher. Bobby Boucher.
Why?
Energy.
Okay.
Energy. Man, talk about bringing the life to the defense. Let's bring Bobby Boucher in. Let's bring some energy and life to the defense.
See, when the kids tell me that, they're all like, "No, he'll kill somebody." Like it's all about what he does on a football field.
Yeah, no, I'm liking his energy.
Coach, I want to pivot to our last bit of fun here.
Okay.
So I put together what I thought was the best all-time offense and defense to ever play the Big 12.
Okay.
I would enjoy you taking a look at these as defense and tell me what you think, who you might add, who you might take off.
Okay, on offense, the one that I would add would be Darren Sproles.
Okay. All right. Are we removing a wide receiver? Are we moving a tailback? Tight end?
Remove anyone you want. I'll take Darren Sproles.
Okay. He's like, well,
I'm not gonna disrespect one of these guys because they're all good, but I give me Darren Sproles on there.
Okay.
Okay. And just because he's on our staff, give me Colin Klein too to be the quarterback.
Right on.
On defense, Ooh, there's some good ones on that defense. I think you did a pretty dang good job on defense there.
I think the Lockets might have something to say to me.
Yeah, well, any of the Lockets could be on there for sure. You could put all of them on there. you know, I'll give a shout out to Mark Semino and Ben Lieber. Put those guys on there too, the linebackers.
And the one that I thought I was going to hear that I was happy not to, but I will give him his due anyway, give him his flowers. Michael Bishop was my favorite quarterback.
Michael Bishop
Man,
was,
like, come on.
He was dynamite.
Yeah,
Probably just didn't do it as long because he was only there for 2 years.
Exactly, and that was, I mean, it's hard because you're
Yep.
taking into account what guys did for individual seasons, what
Yep.
they did over the course of the year.
I can't argue with anybody you have on there though. You got a great
You're
one.
being gracious, and I appreciate that. K-State head coach Chris Klieman, thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. I'm here with K-State quarterback Skylar Thompson and defensive back Jahron McPherson. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good, sir.
Right on, right on. Skylar, I want to start with you. You're entering your 6th year of college football at K-State. What's it like for you to be on your 3rd U.S. president?
Yeah, just put some perspective how long I've been here. But no, it feels good. I mean, it's cool.
Right on, man. Like, the reason I ask it in that way is we're in an unprecedented time in college football where you guys have an opportunity to play another year. You get to live so many other people's dreams. How do you feel about being able to do this and basically get this last hurrah in?
Yeah, well, it's like you said, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and these years you only get, you know, they only come around, you know, every now and then, and not everybody gets to experience them. There's so many people that would dream to be in our shoes, you know, and for us to get this year back from COVID, get another opportunity is special, and you know, I know me and Jahron plan on taking you know, full advantage of it.
Jahron, for you, I was asking because I wanted to get this number right. 9 siblings.
Yeah, 9.
Who wins in a fair fight?
Me.
Why is it you?
The oldest.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, yeah. And yeah.
So I'm the
Would
oldest.
I say
too.
go? Oh, you too.
I'm the
Okay.
oldest too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not giving that one out.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
never.
the only one that gets that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
get
it.
That one. All right, in your DB room, right? Knowing that you have this many siblings, what's it like for you to be one of the leaders in that room?
It feels normal because I'm the oldest in my actual siblings, and then I'm the oldest in the DB room. So it's like all these little brothers running around. You know, some of them crazy. You know, just trying to keep everybody, you know, intact and, you know, close knitted, because, you know, we're gonna go through some stuff during the year, and we're gonna have to, you know, trust each other and be there for each other.
What are you guys trying to accomplish in 2021? Skylar, you first, then Jahron. I want you like to answer.
You know, I just think that, you know, this is going to be the best one yet, best season yet. You know, it's our last shot at this. It's our last ride. You know, when you got something on the line that you're never going to get back, and you know it, you're just naturally going to give more and want it more. And I think for us, it's just taking it day by day, trusting the process, playing as one. You know, not putting, you know, an individual, you know, or focusing on you or me. You know, it's about us. You know, that's how we're approaching this year, and we're super excited to continue just to grow each and every day as a team and as a unit, and be ready whenever September 4th comes.
Jahron, what about you?
I think as a whole, our one goal is a Big 12 championship, and I feel like everybody in the locker room right now wants to die about it. You know, I know I took it to the extreme, but, you know, we really want that as one unit, you know, as one common goal. And, you know, I feel like we have a chance this year to be something special.
Well, and to that end for both of you, I mean, since Coach Klieman has joined up, y'all are 2-0 against the conference champs, right? What is it like for you guys to know you can get that W and then want to carry that momentum all the way through the rest of the year?
Yeah, well, it just gives us confidence, you know. I think whenever, like you said, we beat the team last 2 years that's won our conference. So I think that the biggest thing for us is treating every game like it's like we're playing Oklahoma, you know, and being consistent in our preparation and the way that we show up. You know, we can't play a season on a roller coaster. You know, that's not going to get us where we want to get to. So just focusing on getting one day better, 1% better every single day, you know, and just over a long period of time, you're just going to be rising, you know, and that's our goal as a team.
Jahron, about you?
Like Skylar said, bouncing off him, the main thing, that we should take from that is being more consistent, like he said. You know, why not play every game like we're playing Oklahoma, and then we'll get the results that we want, you know, as a team.
I gotta ask, because you lined up, you faded up. Who the barber in Manhattan?
Actually, it's my boy in Kansas City.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you got to leave to get this kind of fade and edge.
Yeah, it's my boy. You gotta somebody cut your hair that you trust. You gotta stick with him.
I'm with that.
His name's Casey.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Jahron, you get your hair done.
You know, we 2 KC boys, so you know we going to the home.
I got to ask,
Yeah,
man.
you know,
I
go
got
to
to
the
ask.
home,
Okay,
man.
look, because I need to get touched up before I
Yeah.
came out here too,
Yeah.
right? But like, I can find somebody in Tulsa, and I've been to Manhattan. And I'm going, man, are y'all cutting each other hair? Because y'all all look fresh. You know what I mean? Like I look around, I'm going, wait a second.
They
Why
don't
you
have no
wearing helmets?
barbers in Tulsa?
What's up?
They got barbers in Tulsa?
Oh, see, yes.
But my mom from there.
We-
That's my man.
We got champion barbers in Tulsa.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Where? Oh, you say your mom from there? Where about?
She went to Booker T High School.
Hey!
Oh my God.
We got Hornets in the house. Nah, I like that.
that's
I like
crazy.
that. That's what's up. Nah, but you guys look fresh. You look real clean. Appreciate that, man. I look at this dude who about my height, about 20 pounds larger, that can't nobody tackle. What's it like for you guys to have Deuce Vaughn on your side of the field and for you to be chasing him around?
Well, for me, it makes my life a lot easier. You know, whenever you can throw the ball to somebody for 5 yards and you can take it 60, you know, it just it takes some pressure off my back, you know, and not trying to force big plays or whatever. You know, just trusting the offense, trusting, you know, what he's doing and letting our offense work. You know, and he's a great asset in our team. You know, running the ball, you know, catching the ball, he can do it all. And on top of that, he's just a great leader. He's a great person. You would never anticipate that he was a freshman. You never expect by the way he carries himself or acts. So he's a tremendous asset to our team, and he makes us all better.
Ron, what's it like?
For me, it's stressful. Deuce, you know, having to, you know, wrap him up in practice is one of the hardest things to do when you can't take him to the ground. So he makes me tremendously better, and he makes our defense better. You know, we see a lot of good backs, but you know, him being that low to the ground and being able to, you know, keep his balance, you know, and also get away from you. He can run. You know, he's very versatile, and like Sky said, he's a great person.
Is he strong?
Yes, yeah, he's strong too.
Very strong.
Yeah,
Like, y'all got stories?
I mean, like, you know, he's gonna be way bigger than he was last year. Not taller, but you know, he looks bigger.
No, because one of the things that impresses me most about watching him is, yes, he's fast, yes, he's agile, yes, he'll get away from you. But when you talk about tackling, right, I've seen him shuck off more than one. Okay, all right. Like, when you watch film and anybody getting called out, like, you ain't got to give no names, but I'm just...
Yeah, you know it. I mean, if you watch too, he's taking some licks and got up, right up. You know, he's taking some big hits and just, you know, that shows his heart and, you know, how strong he really is.
I put together what I think are the best all-time offense and defense in Big 12 history. Please take a look at it. Let me know who I missed, and if you think I missed someone, who you taking off.
Oh, this is all-time offense.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Tavon Austin should definitely. Was West
Shoot.
Virginia with the Big 12 then?
Yes, who you taking out? Who you taking off?
I'll take off a lot of guys over him.
Be specific.
I'll probably
Okay, all right.
take off. I mean, I don't know the lineman like that.
Yo, man, I gotta have 5 offensive linemen.
Man,
Yeah, got to.
I think this.
So
I think
I'd
this-
have to
I
take
think
off
the-
receiver.
The defense, your defensive set right here is way more.
Tavon Austin had one of the best highlight tapes I've ever seen in my
Oh
life.
no, I was there for it. It was OU West Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I remember.
he
300 yards on the ground.
man, I'm
Like, they
talking
took a
about
wide
highlight tape.
receiver and put him 7 yards deep because
Yeah.
like, that's what you could do against Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Like,
Tavon
I
Austin
hear
went
you.
crazy.
I just need to know who you taking off.
And it has to be a receiver.
It has to be a receiver.
Ooh, CD went crazy
I mean,
too.
you can argue with the running backs what you want to.
No, I like the running back. I have to take Justin Blackman out.
Skylar Thompson, Jahron McPherson,
Yes, sir.
thank you so much for doing this. I hope it was fun, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.